The late afternoon sun filtered softly through the curtains of Yunji's living room, casting a warm glow over the familiar space that once held nothing but comfort for you. The room was quiet, almost too quiet, filled with a strange tension that neither of you had yet broken. You stood near the couch, your fingers nervously fidgeting with the edge of your sleeves, while Yunjin stood a few steps away, watching you with an unreadable expression. There was something different in his eyes today, something heavier, more serious, and it made your chest feel tight without you even understanding why. You took a small breath, trying to steady yourself. I wanted to tell you something, you said softly while looking at him, your voice calm but slightly hesitant. At the exact same moment, Yunjin spoke too. I wanted to tell you something, Yunjin said almost simultaneously while stepping closer, his voice carrying a quiet urgency. Both of you paused. A small awkward silence settled between you. You gave a faint smile. You first, you said gently while gesturing towards him. Yunjin shook his head immediately. No, you go first, Yunjin replied while running a hand through his hair nervously. You hesitated, something inside you told you to just say it, to finally tell him about Jungkook, but before you could speak again, Yunjin took a step closer. No, actually, Yunjin said while stopping in front of you, his voice slightly shaken and let me say it. His smile slowly faded into confusion. Yunjin took a deep breath, his hands clenched slightly at his sides. I have been holding this in for years. Yunjin began while looking directly in your eyes. Your heart skipped slightly. Years? I didn't say anything because I didn't want to lose you. He continued while his voice softened. You stood still, listening, frozen. But lately, Yunjin added while swallowing hard, it feels like I'm already losing you. Your brows forward slightly. What are you talking about? You started, but your voice faded as he continued. I love you. Yunjin said suddenly. Your breath stopped completely. I have loved you for so long, he continued while his voice trembled slightly, his eyes searching yours desperately. Your lips parted slightly, but no words came out. I tried to ignore it, Yunjin said while letting out a small broken laugh. I tried to stay just your best friend, but I can't anymore. Your heart started beating faster, not in excitement, but in panic. I see you changing, Yunjin added while stepping closer. His eyes slightly red now. You're drifting away from me, and I don't even know why. Your eyes dropped to the floor, gulped quickly, creeping in slowly, but I still want you, he whispered while his voice softened again. Even if you don't feel the same, your chest tightened painfully. I can wait, Yunjin said quickly while shaking his head. I don't need an answer right now. You looked up at him. He looked hopeful, broken. I'll wait until you do. He added quietly. That was the moment your soul completely disappeared. The weight of everything hit you all at once. Jungkook, Yunjin, your silence, your secret, everything. You opened your mouth, but nothing came out. Yunjin noticed your expression change. His brows furrowed slightly. Say something, Yunjin said softly while taking another step closer. You shook your head slowly. You started, but your voice trembled. Yunjin waited. I can't. You finally said quietly while looking away. His expression fell. What? Yunjin asked, confusion still in his voice. I can't love you like that, you said again, this time a little firmer, but still avoiding his eyes. Yunjin stared at you in dismay. Why? He asked immediately while stepping closer. Why not? You stayed silent. Is there someone else? Yunjin asked suddenly while his voice rose slightly. Your heart skipped, but you said nothing. Tell me, Yunjin insisted while his eyes searched most desperately. Please just tell me the reason. You shook your head again. You sorted. You whispered softly. That's not an answer. Yunjin said while frustration started building in his voice. You clenched your fist slightly. I just can't, you repeated while taking a step back. Jin's eyes filled with hurt. After everything, he asked quietly, after all these years, your chest felt heavy. But you still didn't speak the truth. I'm really sorry. He said again when your voice cracked slightly. And Jin stepped closer quickly. No, don't just say sorry, he said while reaching out for your hand, whispering it to me. But before he could hold you, you stepped back, avoiding his touch. That hurt him even more. Please, Jin said softly as he was picking up. Don't do this. You shook your head. I can't stay, he said suddenly while turning away. Jin froze. What? He asked, his voice barely above his whisper. I'm sorry, he repeated again while walking towards the door. Yunjin quickly moved after him. Wait, stop, Yunjin said while grabbing your wrist lightly. You paused, but didn't turn back. Don't leave like this, he pleaded while his grip tightened slightly, not without telling you why. You gently pulled your hand away. I'm sorry, you said one last time without looking at him, and then you walked out. Why him? Yunjin called out loudly while rushing toward the door. But he didn't stop. Your steps were fast, almost running. Behind you, Yunjin stood frozen near the doorway, his chest rising and falling heavily, his eyes filled with tears. Wow, he whispered brokenly to himself, but they were already gone, leaving him standing there, alone, shattered, in silence.